Hello everybody, my name is Genevieve Miller and I am studying abroad in Valencia, Spain. I originally go to West Virginia University and I'm studying psychology and international studies with 2 minors in Spanish and communication sciences and disorders. Today I will be taking over the AIFS Abroad Instagram, so please feel free to ask me any questions and I will be taking you along my day today. So I am currently on my way to meet the rest of the people in my program to go on a day trip to 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. I'll go ahead and add a sticker on here for you guys to ask me any questions about life in Valencia, studying abroad here, what it's like.
Hi, my name is Kevin and I'm studying abroad here and I don't know very much Spanish at all, but honestly, I think I can get by with as much as I have and I've been learning very quickly. I'm in a Spanish class and I've been doing Duolingo every day and I think it definitely helps, so as long as you put in the effort, I think it'll be okay.
I love this question because the beach is one of my favorite parts of Valencia. Luckily, where I am living here, it's only a 15-minute walk away, so I've been able to go quite a few times and the sunset there is so gorgeous. Sunset has been happening at around 6:15 or 6:30 every day here so far, but the longer we get into the year, the later it will be, and I'm really excited for when it's about 9 p.m. So the trip that we did today to 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 was included in our program cost, which is super nice. We also have a 3-day trip to Madrid in March that is included in the program cost, as well as another day trip to 𝗟𝗧𝗏𝗧. And we have some really fun activities planned for both of those trips. But we also have plenty of time to plan our own trips and go to other places. And every Friday we have a cultural activity that I can give you some more information on in the next post. So there are a couple different ways to get around Valencia. The first and most efficient for where I live is the metro, which I'm on right now. It's very clean and safe and convenient. There's quite a few stops all around the city. You can also bike with 𝗟𝗘𝗧𝗦, which is just a biking company where they have bikes at most metro stops and other places around the city. Super convenient as well. It's a very walkable city too. And of course you can take taxis and cabs if you need. So with the Valencia program, there are 2 different housing options. You can either stay with a local family in a homestay or with other AIFS students in an apartment. I decided to do the homestay, so I am living with a mother of 1 who has an older son that doesn't live with her anymore, and there are 2 other AIFS students living with me. Between the 3 of us, 2 of us share a room and the other one is in a room by herself. And it's very nice. We have a great time together. 3 meals a day are included, specifically in Valencia with homestays, which is super nice, and a load of laundry a week, which is also fantastic. So it's great to not have to spend any money on food or laundry while we're here. And it's a great way to learn the language as long as you put yourself out there and try to speak Spanish. 2 of the biggest things that I've noticed with the food here in Valencia is that there are a lot of carbs because bread is served with almost every single meal, and that there's quite a bit of seafood here too. I got to try a few new things that I've never tried before, like 𝗟𝗘𝗧𝗦, which is cuttlefish. It was very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of seafood, but I've been trying to try more foods here, which has been really fun and interesting. As far as the meal times go, that has actually been one of the hardest things to get used to for me. I'm used to a 6 p.m. dinner time, but here it is typically closer to 9 p.m., sometimes as late as 10:30 or 11. So you get very hungry before dinner time, but luckily Spaniards like to snack throughout the day, so usually between breakfast and lunch there's a snack then, and between lunch and dinner there is another snack. So some people like to say that there's 5 meals a day. I would usually not eat a full meal in between breakfast and lunch and dinner, but a snack definitely helps. One of the main reasons as to why I chose Valencia for my study abroad semester was because it is on the coast of Spain. So it's a beach town, it has a gorgeous beach, and lots of marine activities here. So at the university that I'm attending here, I am able to take some marine biology courses, which I'm super interested in and helps work towards my degree back at home. So I've been able to take classes that I'm super interested in that my university at home does not offer because I live in a landlocked state in West Virginia. There's no oceans near us. So it's super nice to be by the beach. And obviously I could have chosen Barcelona over Valencia, but I heard from some of my Spanish professors and other people that Valencia was more authentic and less touristy. And being here for 3 weeks, I can definitely see how that's true. So I'm very happy with my choice in Valencia. I did not know anyone else before I started my program here. So the first day I arrived was the first day that I met everyone who was studying abroad in Valencia here. And that was something that I had really wanted from my program. I wanted to be able to be completely on my own and have to meet all new people. And I highly recommend doing that. Obviously, it's great to have a friend to do stuff with while you're in a foreign place, but it really makes you go out of your comfort zone and become a lot more independent if you don't know anyone going into it. Yes, I have always known that I wanted to study abroad. When I was in middle school, maybe early high school, I was telling myself that I was going to be studying abroad for 3 different semesters in 3 different places. But now that I'm a bit older, I realize that that's not super possible, at least for my situation. But yes, I knew I always wanted to study abroad, and I knew I wanted to go to Spain to learn Spanish. It was just a matter of narrowing down which city, and I'm super happy with my choice in Valencia. The application process was not that bad. I was honestly expecting worse. There are a couple tricky things that you have to go through, but AIFS offers a lot of help, specifically with the visa. You have to get a visa in order to study abroad for longer than 90 days. And AIFS has a program director that gives you a bunch of information and timelines and deadlines that are very clear. So you get a lot of help with the tricky stuff. So 3 of my favorite dishes and snacks here in Valencia are the tortilla española, the 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 cubana, and the patatas bravas. The patatas bravas are so delicious and are served with an aioli sauce. Everyone in my program goes crazy for them. They're so good. And then the tortilla española is an egg, potato, and onion dish that is super good. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And then the 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 cubana is a white rice dish with a fried egg and a tomato paste, and you mix it all together. There are a lot of dishes with fried eggs in Spain that I've also noticed, and I was quite surprised by that. Every time we have hamburgers here, a fried egg goes on top, so that's super fun, and I really enjoy it actually. I don't think that I've experienced as much culture shock as I was originally expecting. Although I'm only 3 weeks into my program, it could come at a later date, but so far I'm very comfortable in Spain. I think the first day was the hardest for me though. I had just arrived from almost 24 hours of traveling alone. I was pretty tired and exhausted and looking ahead at 5 months of pretty big lifestyle changes, so I was worried and nervous, but once I started walking around, meeting new people, and kind of getting into the swing of my program and classes, it got so much better and so much more comfortable. So culture shock for me has been pretty minimal. One of the quickest and easiest ways to meet new people while you're studying abroad and to make new friends is to talk to people in your program. So these are the people that will be having similar classes with you, and you'll be planning weekend trips with and going on cultural activities with. So you'll be seeing a lot of them, so it's important to make close connections with them. And it's very easy. Everyone wants to be friends with you. Everyone's in the same boat. Everyone wants to meet new people. So it's not as hard, I think, if you're back in the States trying to make new friends. Everyone here is super welcoming. And as far as making friends outside of people in your program, take advantage of activities hosted by your university. For example, my university hosted an international dinner where students from all over Europe, including the United States, so we were included, thank goodness. And we all had dinner together, brought food from our home countries, and just talked to new people. So I was able to meet people from all over the world, which was amazing. Valencia is definitely a Mediterranean city with a smaller town vibe. Although Valencia is the third largest city in Spain population-wise, it doesn't feel like it. It's very walkable. It's not massive size-wise. Of course, there's a little beach neighborhood that makes it feel smaller as well, which is gorgeous to walk through with very colorful buildings. There's a part of Valencia called 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 that has 7 very modern buildings that makes it a very attractive area with lots of interesting activities to do there, like the aquarium and the IMAX theater. And of course, there is the older part of Valencia where there's old buildings, ancient Roman ruins, and cathedrals, and it's mainly where the historical part of the city is. The coolest thing about my study abroad semester so far is Spain in general. There are so many different cities in Spain that I still want to visit, and even in Valencia, I have yet to run out of activities to do. I've got a whole list in my phone of all these different things that I want to see in Valencia but haven't gotten around to yet. I feel like the 5 months that I'm here are going to fly by very fast, and I want to be able to see as much of Spain as possible because it's so different. In each city, there's something unique. In the north of Spain, there's beautiful mountains and different beaches, but in the south of Spain, there's interesting cities and warm beaches down there. So many things to do. Spring break at my university here in Valencia is pretty long. It is April 6th to 17th, and I plan on going to Milan, Italy to visit a friend, and then a few days in Switzerland and a couple days in Germany as well. During 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 festival, which is a festival hosted here in Valencia every year during most of the month of March, we get a few days off of school as well, so we can experience the festival and learn more about the Valencian 𝗟𝗘𝗧 culture. So that festival is very, very cool. It's actually one of the biggest in the world. Lots of fireworks go off during this festival, and lots of things are set on fire. So I'm very excited for that. During that time, I'm going to have some friends visiting me. I'm going to have some family visiting me, and I will be traveling to Barcelona and Granada as well. And I cannot wait. Thank you everybody for following along today. This concludes my time on the AIFS Instagram story. If you're interested in learning more about studying abroad with AIFS, click the link in this Instagram bio, or you can visit www.aifsabroad.com. Also, if you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram at 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 and see what else I do during my time in Valencia. Thank you everybody. Bye.